Nevis Premier Mark Brantley said if necessary, his government will mandate COVID-19 vaccination if vaccination levels on the island are not at a satisfactory level. Speaking at his monthly press conference Wednesday, Mr. Brantley pleaded to the general public to get vaccinated in order to fight the COVID-19 virus.
I believe that the evidence all around the world was clear that COVID has come to kill. It hasn't come to have tea. It hasn't come to play dominoes. It has come to kill. And if you know, as we now know, that COVID kills, why would we not protect ourselves from it? The evidence, I believe, globally is clear. And the evidence here in St. Kitts and Nevis is clear. That those who are dying in disproportionately large numbers are the unvaccinated. Those who are suffering and going to hospital and struggling with this disease and being most afflicted by it overwhelmingly are the unvaccinated, to the point where I believe it is a truism that COVID has become the disease of the unvaccinated.
Asked by SK Newsline if he believes there is sufficient legal covering to implement mandatory vaccination, Mr. Brantley said yes.
Because of the nature of COVID, that one's individual right, whatever that may be, can be overridden in the context of saying that a mandate is necessary to save lives. And I think that that's important, that any constitutional lawyer will tell you that whatever rights you enjoy under the Constitution, there's a carve-out, there's always an exception, right, for something that is reasonably required in a democratic society. So what is more important, your right not to take a vaccine or the right of others not to be infected by a deadly disease that has come to kill? That really is the debate. And I have seen some advice that has been given to governments across the OECS, a legal opinion that was written by our former Chief Justice of the Caribbean Court of Justice, Sir Dennis Byron, and Professor Rosemary Bell Antoine, a professor at the University of West Indies and an expert in labor law. And that opinion concluded that governments had the authority to mandate. And what you're now seeing is governments, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you're seeing it in Antigua and Barbuda, I'm told in Guyana as well, that governments are mandating. In Antigua now, they're saying that, as the Prime Minister there in his own inimitable style put it, no teacher can come on any public school compound unless they're vaccinated. And if they're home, they won't get pay. So they have to be vaccinated, and that is the position. As I said, we are not there here, but I am urging our people to be responsible and to do the right thing.
The Premier sought to clarify that mandatory vaccination does not mean that persons would be forced to take the vaccine, but rather they would be denied certain services if they remain unvaccinated. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.